We are back. And I'm starting the recording now. No huddle. The term of night, I keep trying to say no huddle. It's like 1,000 no huddles I saw. But man, an episode that y'all should one of this should be a good one. Um, we gonna if you knew, you already know, hit that like, share, subscribe. If you on Spotify, I said Spotify, Apple Music, y'all can hit the download. Hit that download. I heard that helps uh on some kind of way. Yeah, it does, but because Bubba Dub was saying on his podcast, it helps more than you download it than just listen to it. So if you got your podcast feed, download it, and they don't use your data. But anyway, codes, all that crap, blah blah blah. We got to get right into it, man. A lot of stuff happened. We all know who he's what's happening with the world. We could talk about for the fact I want to say this because Pat McAfee made a comment. No matter who you voted for, or whoever you talked or you wanted to win, and who didn't, we still got to live together. And so we in this together. That's what Pat McAfee say. So Tim on me, Tim on 3-1-2-3 team. It don't matter. Like we still gonna wake up to us like you woke up today and you still did your thing. As long as they don't put your hands on you, when they start acting a fool, then that's when you start acting a fool with them too. But we all know, yeah. So this don't trip. We all see we went through the last 4 years, but and COVID happened, all that crap. We know that, but we survived. We gonna survive this too. So hey, I don't. We don't care if, especially if you don't worry about politics. Politics mean nothing. The president means nothing. This it's just a popularity contest. That's all. But anyway, man, John Tyler High. So this was the last game of the season. They had to get this win to make the playoffs. So did they? If you say they could have competed in the playoffs, I feel they could, but it's just a few things missing. And like I said, we gonna say what it is. Like I still think Coach Woods is doing a good job. I know you're like, well, oh, he didn't have a loser, but they've been competitive in all these games besides the Highland Park game, and we ain't gonna count the Marshall game. And then the rain again happened again. The first and the last game was the rain, and maybe it's the weather, the ball, because Granberry couldn't really throw the ball good early on. You know, he was underthrowing a little, but then he had a one where he just threw it perfectly and hit the touchdown. So we're gonna get under, but all that being said, Coach Holmes, they made the playoffs. I heard his team made the playoffs. Yeah. So like, because Von, this dude, the people in the forum, we talk about this all the time. He's like, look, Coach Holmes, his first year, he took a team that did not make the playoffs, had not made the playoffs forever, and made the playoffs. That's what he said. Now I'm not what he said. What's that mean? But Woods just took this team who was literally they're slowly getting better. Like with the last few years of Holmes, they were just getting beat and giving up. They're actually competing in all these games where they can win these games. It's just mistakes and bad, questionable calls, but they still been able to compete. And yeah, they lost what 4-6, but they still been able to compete in all these games. So like, give him if they had if he just has the right type of personnel and the offense that he wants to run, like I said this, I've been saying it. And you know what? Maybe I can go out there and help. Maybe Coach Woods will let me come out there, let me talk. Maybe through the summer we can talk, and I'll give to literally. This is like really. I can start telling him because he said he don't really watch football. He watches the like after the highlights afterwards to see kind of ideas. Well, I got an idea. Joshua was not a good team for a while. What did they do? They ran the wishbone type stuff, and they was competing. You know, they lost, but they was competitive in a lot of the game. They beat some people. Who runs a good offense like that right now? That's undefeated. Army. Army. They don't got time to do all the stuff that everybody else does. They got to wake up at 6 in the morning, go to class, and do all this military stuff. So he makes offense where they can just. That's why they run that type of offense. It ain't, it's what is the best life. Like they're not the best athletes, but they run that offense and it's hard to stop at times because you got to learn it. So I'm just thinking maybe they should learn something from Joshua, run that type of wishbone. I ain't saying this is run it exactly like them, but run is something similar. But first of all, the dynamic quarterback. A dynamic quarterback. I know those days might be gone. Will be the Greg Wards, the Brysons, the Chance Amy's on that side and all that. Those days might be gone. Maybe we won't see another guy like that, but maybe we will. But a quarterback, they can get in that system to run the whatever offense he want to run, build it. Like I think they got something.
Or maybe
Yeah,
it's a matter of time.
yeah, man. Because like I said, he took them from what they was before, and they had a winning season last year. There's a few games that you should have won. They could easily been in the playoffs. Granberry, he coming back, ain't he? Or is he a senior? I know Ariaga and I do coming back.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah. So,
him or
yeah.
two for this one. So
If he put him in that wishbone type offense, I think he might could thrive. I mean, I saw him run. He can run a little bit. Um, but just like I don't want to just say, oh, he can do something. But I think maybe even go with a two quarterback system. Maybe even do something like that. But they need that guy that can just like Rado's quarterback. Literally, that dude was RG3. He can run, he can throw, but he didn't have to run. He ran that long touchdown
yeah,
and took off. And that's a guy. JT needs a guy to well, just tell, or maybe Granbury instead of trying to, yeah, they say, oh, this, you don't got to do much. Just give it to your playmakers and hand it off and do this. That's what a lot of people say. We was talking about a guy that was telling me that before the season started. He was telling me he watched the practice and stuff. Shout out to him. And he was like, yeah, he don't have to do much. Just get it to your playmakers. And I'm thinking, yeah, that's cool, but this ain't the San Francisco 49ers. You know, you don't want Brock Purdy in high school. You want Lamar Jackson. You know, just that's what you want, the
I
Brock Purdy
mean,
or Lamar Jackson in high school.
but
Yeah,
with high school, there would nothing be wrong with
yeah,
Brock Purdy in high school because we're talking about high school, we're not talking about
yeah,
the
yeah,
NFL. Brock Purdy, he can move.
yeah. Well, he
He
can't
can
move.
move the
Yeah,
ball to your playmakers.
yeah, but
With
yeah, not elite. Yeah,
long as you can deliver the football and move around,
yeah,
like God rest his soul. Let me give you an example. Ryan Mallett. See, he
yeah.
was like a standing statue, couldn't move, but
He could,
premier pocket passer.
yeah.
So that was the only knock on him. He couldn't really move. Hey, he got to the NFL, but I'm just saying, as far as the elite
Presence,
ones in
yeah,
high school. That's why go back to the point you just made
yeah,
about the when we see the Bryson Smith or where else a type of quarterback like that, Jeremy Johnson, Greg Ward, who could deliver the
yeah.
football and move. It ain't just they can move or do the.
They can deliver
Yeah,
and get
because
it.
we've seen quarterbacks that got either or, but when you can put it all together and not turn the football over.
Yeah,
Chris didn't do it. Bryson Smith didn't do it because this is a team game. You're like, well, they
yeah.
won. They You could say, oh, they didn't win a state or nothing like that, but they got to the state
Those,
semifinals. It's a
oh,
team.
hell,
It could have been a one
on
stop the
team.
defense didn't made. It could have been this. It could have
Yeah,
been that. Just like we'll make the point about this red oak game that
yeah,
this, and I'll just make this point. I'll give it back to you before I get on what
yeah,
into the game. This team, it's just like Coach Woods even said it on a interview. One or two plays probably
the
gets
game.
this team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Separates you. Lufkin game, Centennial,
Oh yeah.
definitely Red Oak, even the Red Oak game this past Friday night. I mean,
Yeah.
I have my theory on it for what I seen and all that, but I'm just saying it's a team game. It, hey. If people make mistakes, the whole team makes a mistake. It just
Yeah.
because it's a team game and you win, you got three levels. You got three phases of the game: offense, defense, special teams.
Yeah.
They
I'm laughing for something because this we'll talk about this we'll talk about this in a minute. I made a poll. You know, they've been talking about Colorado, and I was like, I made a poll. I made a point that they always move the goalposts when they win, and so like, they said we all know the real reason. And then this dude named Jonathan Rodriguez said the same reason you blacks like Dion, all about that skin color. That may be funny. Some people like us as black. Well, I'm scared he's black because I like Dion. I'm afraid he's the best cornerback in the world. I watched him. Some
I
Jonathan
mean,
Rodriguez didn't watch him. I watched him
I
play
mean,
football.
you making about that's just like football. What do you think about? Just be
Yeah.
honest. It's just like why do you think people give so much credit to Christian McCaffrey because he's an
Yeah.
elite white
Receiver
running
on the
back.
back. Yeah.
Just like if there was an elite white receiver,
Receiver.
Cooper
Yeah.
Cup,
Yeah.
Ed McCaffrey was pretty good. Some of y'all
Yeah.
young whippersnappers ain't seen. Hey, he
Yeah.
was on them two Super Bowl winning teams
Yeah. Shannon
alongside
Sharp.
Ryan Smith. So
Oh yeah.
I mean, I didn't get the. I don't think I got to see Steve Largent live, but he's one of the best receivers
Yeah. I kind of remember.
white with receiver.
Yeah. But we gonna talk about that, Mr. Jonathan Rodriguez.
I'm
I'll
just
send you the
making
link. Yeah. Yeah.
probably if you're talking
But
about Dion, forget the skin color. He's one of the.
yeah.
If you some people say Bo Jackson, some people gonna say Dion, the
Some
greatest
people.
athlete we've
Yeah.
ever seen.
And they start cocky because he's confident, cocky, and most people like college people. They just want to beat. They like Dion said it. They just want to beat. They think they beating Dion when they beat Colorado. They don't care about beating the team. They want
Yeah,
to beat
that
Dion.
brings target to you,
Yeah.
right? And so everybody, that's what
Yeah.
we can give analogies on that till the cows come home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
know,
But the game, JT man, rain, rain, rain. It was a rainy day. Yeah. I was sitting up there like I told you, like, damn, we need to move up a little bit. And sure enough, I moved up and it started coming down harder. And I was right on the, and I was just so, and then I was like, damn, Granberry was under, like, I seen the ball, he was throwing kind of be short. Like, so I said, yep, it's just like Marshall game, the ball wet and all this. And finally, it stopped and it was 21-7 for a minute. Hood made well, no, they scored on that fumble. And who was on the play? Hood was on that play with the fumble. And they got their touchdown, 7-0. I was like, okay, oh, this might be what we need. And then he came, then Red Oak plays the game like they played like I played Madden. I don't like running the ball. They didn't run the ball till like the second half. Technically, they didn't really run the ball. Number 15 to get no carry to the second half. Could you be like, how can I wrap my head around a football game like in the NFL if they did that in the second half? Your running back don't carry the ball till the second half. I mean, they threw the
yeah,
ball every
it's
time. Yeah. So like now, Mirror, this is what JT used to be. They used to be this type of team. Throw the ball. Greg Watt was Duke. He throw it everywhere. Now that if they could do that, that's why I probably guess.
especially with team
Yeah,
names.
the
I mean,
spread. Those boots. Yeah. And see, maybe that's like maybe they say they don't got the athletes to run the spread like that. But I mean, technically they still in the spread because they still in the shotgun type and they run out of the pistol at times and they run the ball
yeah,
out of yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen a lot
Yeah.
of four receiver sets, two on each side.
Yeah,
I
but
know
Red Oak ran a lot of it.
they run like
Yeah.
Coop receiver, and then I saw some twins in
Three.
there.
Yeah.
Get trips here and there.
Yeah.
I just believe. Let me just put a
Yeah.
stamp on this since you brought the playmaker. I just
Yeah.
believe the offense will be even more explosive. There's got to be some creativity because when you have
Yeah. That's the big
like
thing.
you have these playmakers now. From what I see, it seems like from the jump. I'm talking about maybe spring ball,
Yeah.
some whatever before the season starts. They might implement. All right, we running this kind of offense.
Yeah.
But as the season goes, because I hadn't looked at their playbook. I look like I say, like when they ran the wide receiver pass when they threw it to Searles and he threw it hooked up with Quincy for the big play. They were trying to get a big play to get caught
Yeah.
up in the game in the second. Believe that was in the fourth quarter, second half
Yeah.
definitely. But I
Yeah.
don't know how many creative plays they have in that play. But the thing is,
I don't
you
know.
see them every once in a while.
Yeah. I mean, you got playmakers like Trey Hardison and all them, but it just needs.
Record.
Yeah.
I hope he gets even more opportunity to be even more successful
Oh yeah.
these next 2 years. And
Right.
we really excited to see this junior
Oh.
year coming up.
But hey, the key thing kicker was when they got that damn they had a chance. They spent a what was it? They got it to 14-7 or something like that. It was some part of the game. Well, it might have been the second half. But the first score when he took off, like literally they were passing the ball the whole time, pop, pop, pop. And then all of a sudden he did that little option fake and he just took off to the side and ran. That was the first run they ever ran the whole time. He took off to the side. That hurt. And then they got to the second half. I mean the first half. This was the key, real key. This is where play calling came into play. They inside their own 20. You got chance to make it 21-14. You get the ball back. They get a false start penalty. Then they get another false start penalty or something like that because the delay again. Didn't get a delay a game too. They couldn't call
Yeah,
get the
it
play.
seems
Yeah,
like early season mistakes. This last game of the season with a
yeah,
playoff berth on the line. That's very irritating. You have
yeah.
taking shots at the coach.
Yeah, we hit
Versus
them in the
like
stand.
that to
We
me
literally heard
because
them.
they want
Yeah, yeah.
to
Tuh. Yeah, but I was
we
looking at
just
it. Yeah, yeah,
we just call it what we see.
yeah. But they looked at it and they didn't get no points out of that drive, and that was mess. So then they got the ball and they kicked it off, and they got the ball in the second half, and they didn't do nothing with it. Then they scored. Centennial scores. It's 21-14. 20 no 28-7. And they're like, oh, it's over. But never leave a game early. People probably thought it was over. I'd never leave games early because yeah. I was at the 1994 game with JT won, so y'all can be like talking about how that's why I can say things. Yeah. I was there, yeah. So I know games over. So I'm like, okay, get it back. The rain stopped. They had a chance, so the Granberry started throwing the ball more. And they went a touchdown. I don't know what the first touchdown was or the run, wasn't it? I think Ariaga got another one. Yeah. Yeah, he was running pretty good. And then they finally did get a stop. Yeah.
Too
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
You can tell. I don't know if McMillan got hurt. I'm not sure, but we didn't see McMillan no more
Oh
after
yeah,
the
I didn't
first.
notice that.
He's been proven giving that pop, and I like McMillan,
Yeah, yeah.
young kid, great, and I'm
Yeah, he's
you're
pretty
thankful
good.
to have him come back 2 more years. He's only a sophomore,
Oh yeah, that's
so the
definitely
running
gonna be good.
game is going to be good.
You just gotta
Another
just
year,
build it around him.
I like the pop. He's like a hell cow back. He gets a lot of
Man,
catches. I
still might
maybe
come.
try to give a change up in the run game when they bring Ariaga in, which is a great deal. And that's just one of the points we're trying to make. Like when you got the running game like that, two good to really good to great running backs, and that should
Yeah,
open up the offense even more with the playmakers you have on the outside. Davion Sears, we glad to have him coming back. Harrelson, of
yeah.
course, King Trey, as I call him for the episode. Uh,
Tree.
I can't remember if Quincy is a senior or a junior,
Quincy. Oh yeah.
but number 17. So
Oh yeah. He should get the ball a
uh,
little bit more. I never thought
yeah.
about it.
So
Oh,
and
but
I
you know
like
what?
I really man, like, we just yeah.
Yeah, they need to get the ball a lot. You know what I say though? This Red O team, they ran some of the greatest comeback routes I've ever seen in my life. They ran the comeback route to perfection. Third down, I kept saying, look, we're watching for the throw a comeback route. What they do? Throw a damn comeback route. Number two, once again, oh, need a big stop. What they gonna do? Throw a comeback route. Got it again. Then they hit him with a double move and got him up. Then uh, Gurnberry started cooking. Then he threw that real deep ball to I think it was number 0, Silvers, or was it number 6? Yeah, That was a nice one. Yeah. And then they got a chance to get it 31-28. You make a stop. The momentum is here. All you gotta do is make a stop. All you gotta do. And what did they do? See, they tell them what they did. You know what they did. What was a route? A comeback route.
What is the point I just made? I made in other episodes. That's find a way to get your playmakers the ball.
Yep. And he did.
Fucking Centennial does it.
He was their
Red Oak
playmaker.
does it. What's the players of them three teams? They will be playing at least one more week in the playoffs.
Yep.
Lufkin won their district, by the way.
They did. Oh,
Oh
damn.
wow.
Congratulations to Lufkin. I get a
Full
raise from
full
here.
thing or two about them.
Oh yeah, I remember him.
Y'all
Yeah.
find a way to get them, even if it's a comeback. Hey, I would like to see some
Yeah.
comeback. Get it to Quincy, Cyril. Find a way.
Yeah.
Find a way. I'm talking about more consistency,
Yeah.
consistently, and that is the key word to the
Yeah.
whole season: consistency. It was a
Consistency.
lot of inconsistency,
Yep.
and that's why we won't be seeing Tyler Highlight in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, they had
And
the chance. It just
for the third straight
perfect.
season, to say that third straight season, I had to let that reality set in when
Yeah.
it came on there.
They're right there, but they and technically it's 5 straight years, but the Coach Holmes 2 years, they weren't even competitive those 2 years with Holmes. So we can say at least they've been competitive these last three. Those last two with Holmes, they weren't even competitive. Like they gave up early. But I was like, hey, I still see it. Like I said, they just got to get offensively, do something, find a real identity. And like what really hurt, but that damn comeback, he took that and then turned off. Like he's a corner though. That's what Trayvon Diggs probably would have did. He jumped it and he tried to jump it and he just took it out. But they did make a chance to come back again. And then RG3 took that run.
Two quick points. Number one, told watching the game, that comeback route might be a matter of time. I was
Yep.
playing in my head in the first half because I can anticipate when I see a team running something multiple times.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm like, man, that play might be a matter of time. The
Yeah.
one time, and I wish I would have seen in the second quarter, first quarter. The
Yeah.
time it didn't need to happen, it happened. Comeback route, he anticipated the
Took
defender was
off.
spun off. As soon as it spun off, I
Yeah.
just turned my head, threw my hands up because I knew it was a route.
Yeah. But actually, it wasn't because
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
they did it again. They stopped them again. They scored again, but they couldn't stop them. Yeah.
It's been back to what Coach Wood said, and I knew this. The, in the Burleson Centennial game, it's one or two plays, and now we fast forward. Now the season is a wrap. As soon as that Red Oak game closed, you think about coulda, woulda, shoulda. It goes back to that Burleson Centennial. And even I've heard analysts talk, but the reporters, they could have wrapped this up a
Yeah.
while back. This is why we say weeks back, but
Yeah.
it comes back to the common denominator: Lufkin, Burleson Centennial, Red Oak, even Midlothian.
Yeah.
You get the one or two stops you need.
Yeah.
You gotta get it. You can't. It seemed like once they get close, and
Yeah.
when you brought that score up, they got in the 31. Was it 31-28?
28.
Because okay, if they score a touchdown, ironically, they'll be
Got a
up by
chance.
four.
That's all they need.
It makes the playoffs. But the game won't be over. I just thought it was ironic in my head,
Yeah.
like it's scripted type shit. But but my thing is this: the defense will make a stop. Let's just say they make a couple of stops. You get and then you narrow that lead. But when you need to make that one stop, I'm talking about that one stop to get your offense back to the ball. That's when it seems like the other team's offense. All right, let's go and put them away. And
Yeah.
and the drive might be one or two plays. It seems like it's one or two plays. Boom.
Yeah.
Damn, every like we seen it.
You know what I thought about? If JT could run Red Oaks offense, because I mean, they remember the years they was putting up 80 points against what's the town down from Longview, Hallsville and stuff. They was running that. That's what they was doing, just chucking around.
I mean, shout
Yeah, but yeah, I like that Red Oak offense. I mean, they really they reminded me of the White House offense. Besides, what not as good as White House. I don't know you know the Pat Holmes
yeah,
now. They used to this because my cousin coached against it, so he was telling us they called it NASCAR because they would throw it the ball down, but then 3 seconds they back to throwing the ball,
I
back to
tell
running
you
the play
what,
again. Yeah,
that's what you brought to
yeah,
watching the game. It's
yeah,
like backyard football. Like
yeah.
somebody's running freely, and I remember the receivers, whether it's uh oh uh Jake Park or Jalen
Yeah.
who's the big
Oh yeah,
who's the that
dudes.
top recruit went the he
I
was
remember, dude.
Jake Dylan Cantrell. Yeah,
I was friends with dudes. I don't know that dude, but I don't know if he might be his uncle, his dad, but he had his
yeah.
dude. I know what dudes. Cause I used to. My mom used to have be friends with a teacher in White House. When she went to Chapel Hill, she teaches at Chapel Hill, but she lived in White House. And we used to go to his house all the time. I saw that was kind of. I don't know. What with dude? I know he's probably he can't that dude. There's only one dude's family there, so I just want that
It's
was
a
kind of
lot of
interesting.
dudes.
Yeah, what they was running, Redo was like running like design plays and stuff that they run like motion this, do this. They were running some. They were just running their offense. And I like because from when you see them in the video, I look at it like they look okay, but I didn't really see the dynamic offense until I saw them and play because
Dang,
playing.
I knew I watched the guys like just keep him in front of you, keep him in front of you. But the thing
Yeah,
is, once have to corners don't have to tackle,
yeah.
and it's like they was picking on number 8 on that side. Of course, yeah, and then I got
Oh
kind of
yeah.
confused. 'Cause I'm like, I saw Spencer Hood in the slot shot to Marion Spencer Hood. We're gonna miss him. His last game was
Oh yeah.
that we spoke. Well, look, we got a whole
He's
clip on him talking about just
yeah,
great
yeah,
play, man. Uh, it's a pleasure to see, man. Shout
yeah,
out the Ravens, man. It
yeah.
was a team game, but when look, look, if you look, the ones that's making a play, it's gonna show up whether you watch on TV
It
or in
is.
person. That's why I
Yeah,
love being there watching in person. I gave basically a shout out to them players of Burleson, Centennial,
yeah,
anything.
yeah, yeah.
I
Oh.
just love great play. That's all it is. So
All right.
you know,
Well, yeah, before I get it, you want to put in your thoughts about everything else of the game. I'm gonna read this stuff about. I'm gonna read something short, but I'll let you. I know you got stats here.
I'm gonna say, yeah, Middleton. Middleton, I think that's guy Billy Middleton. I think that's a quarterback for Red Oaks name.
More G3.
He was basically like he had 3 touchdown passes to I think the receiver's name was Robinson, number
Number
2.
two. Oh yeah, that dude
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
he had 3 touchdown passes and look, take 1 or 2 of them plays away
Mm.
because they still had a chance. Uh, we didn't even talk about the play. Middleton, the Red Oak quarterback,
Yeah.
he made the long run all the way, and I told Rob
Yeah.
that's why you don't give up on a play.
Oh
They
yeah.
made the
And he
tackle.
fumbled. Yeah.
Yeah, fumble. That was the open.
Yeah.
But can you take
Mm.
advantage? And I will say this, and I'll just close. I want to give a shout out too before I pass it off to you real quick before we close the door on this.
Mm.
See, I was y'all else for this right there. But basically, man, Red Oak, I believe they left it on the table for Tyler how to take at least a couple of times.
Yeah.
But it goes back to what I just said a minute ago. Sometimes they have to make that one or two, that one stop. You
One
got to
stop.
make one more stop to get that, and then because the
Yeah. Yeah.
momentum was switching, they didn't get the stop. Red Oak left the door open 1 or 2 times. They couldn't capitalize, and that goes that prepares you in the playoffs as well. So I was thinking about that the last 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just Tyler High. It all in all, they just couldn't put it together enough to be
Yeah.
able to put together a complete game to go to the playoffs and then see what happens. But them games like the inconsistency that gets you beat in the playoffs as well because the teams are a little
Yeah.
better. So, um,
Real.
but
Hold on.
that's the deal. But I want to shout out to the seniors, man. Hell of a season. Suing twins. Amari and Spencer Hood. If I'm missing somebody, I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Man, everybody put in that work, man.
Yeah.
some of them I can't remember if they're junior or senior, but
Yeah.
on the name of it.
Them
But a
twins,
good
yes.
team. You had that. You had that blue and white on represent every Friday night, man. Salute to y'all, man. It goes quick.
Yep, sure do.
Uh,
Boy.
Seemed like yesterday we was into this thing talking about that.
Yeah, them twins, but
But
they were
you know,
hey. But now this is what I want to show y'all. Tell you, this is what a Maverick fan. He's one of the admins of the forum, but yeah, he says this what he thinks is wrong with the John Tyler team or the Tyler High, even TISD. He said so. Let y'all know if you agree with any of these things. First, he says TID has done some things that hurt both TIS and Legacy. There's no debate about that. It's been talked about on Smokey for a while, and that's what he's talking about. How they redrew the lines of where you go to school. So if you live in this area, you go to Lee. If you just so a lot of the time they moved. They gave Lee a bigger area, and one of those guys one of the dudes on the phone, he was groomed to go to JT, but he ended up going to Lee. And guess where that dude's playing at now? Alabama, Jamari Miller. He was literally supposed to go to JT.
yeah, Jam Miller,
Guys like that.
who was putting in work during the LSU game
Man.
earlier tonight.
Yeah.
Jam Miller, sure it's ironic. It's just
Yeah,
Jam Miller.
yeah, so hey, what would that was that was around the time we had the Geos and the Brysons and all
Yep.
the yeah, yeah,
Uh, you know,
those Millers.
the Miller. Miller.
And then number two, he said there appears to be toxicity in the program. Here's where me as an outsider can't pinpoint the origin. It's toxic from the fan base or from within. He says, I don't know. But it's clear there is a total disconnect from what the fans are talking about week in and week out that's being seen on the field. Armchair quarterbacks have always existed, always will. But how can things be diametrically opposed with a team with this much talent? So, but what he's saying, there's a top. Where's the disco? It's either within. He's talking about coach staff or and then he's talking about the fans. Always talking. We heard it in the stands all the time. Yeah, yeah,
So you part of school for a long time, man. We've been spoiled
yeah,
you know, since '94,
yeah,
but the team we used to be in the
yeah,
playoffs at least,
yeah, yeah,
man. You know, people be scared. John Tyler, that name,
yeah,
wherever you go, they gonna know that name. And
yeah,
they talking
yeah,
about because of the president, the school.
yeah.
It's that aura. It's that you know.
Gotta be
Hell, even if we
JT.
just
Everybody
don't
knows
lose
that
in what many know as the greatest high school
game
game of
ever.
all time, maybe the greatest
Yep,
game ever played.
greatest game ever. One of
That's
them.
what ESPN said.
Yep.
And we know we ain't gotta talk about that. We know them folks. So is
Yeah.
it? I mean,
Yeah. So number three, he said this one is closely, if not essentially, the same as number two, but he said there's a complete disconnect from reality. He says Tyler fans seem to think their team is better than they are. Week after week, you see fans talking about this should be easy. We are so much better than this team. Not much respect shown to your opponents. If your fans are saying and thinking these things, I promise you the players do too. The line success for the last 30 years has nothing to do with why with now. For most of the 30 years, Tyler would be smashing Joshua's and Red Oaks and the Centennials, but it's 2024. Tyler isn't that Tyler anymore. Maybe their mindset needs to be anyone can be beat any weekend we got, and if we don't work our tails off, no one is beneath us. A lot of fans seem to thumb their noses on a lot of teams that shouldn't obviously be happening for years. How many no playoff seasons are needed before you stop chalking up wins against teams you deem unworthy? Tyler, for the last 30 years, is gone. It's time to rebuild it. You don't have the luxury of predicting cakewalk games anymore. So let's read right through that. He's saying, "Oh, like I said, remember we used to beat up on Hallsville. Now we knew we was gonna beat Hallsville. We knew we was gonna beat Pine Tree. We knew we was gonna beat Jacksonville. We knew we was gonna beat Marshall when they was bad. Nacogdoches. We knew that. He's saying, well, since we know we didn't know about Joshua, everybody was saying, oh, this gonna be an easy game. We seen what they was 1-9 last year, right? So I mean, but like I said, Yeah, anybody can be it. We can anybody can win week in week. It don't matter. Yeah, somebody can be beat all the time. But if you know that now, does the kid now that can't be a thing? The kids saying, okay, yeah, people saying we're gonna beat this team easy, man, y'all. Does that mean they slacking off? That's on that. That's an even bigger problem. Are they slacking off? Like, hey, they said this Joshua team is 1-9, y'all. We're gonna beat them easily. Is that what's going on? Would do you think that's a good? Would you think that would happen? I don't think they. Not with Woods. Maybe with Home. Yeah.
Let
Like I
me
said, it's just
just
a market
let me
thing.
step
Yeah.
you on the did
Yeah.
you know and then I look in deeper. So I
Yeah.
see that by they
Yeah.
playing down. They didn't play down to the competition against Claiborne or whatever.
Oh yeah, yeah. They pretty much took
The
care of
worst
him.
team in the
Yeah, and they took care of him. Yeah. Maybe the teams it
it
is
seems.
good. Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they
Yeah. Yeah. So he's just for love. Cause he always say that because we always say it on the phone. Mm.
like now you correct me. I don't know. Correct me. After it is.
Yeah.
I'm going by the teams you name. A lot of the teams when we was in the four, when they was
4A,
yeah,
5A.
a
Yeah.
few years ago.
Yeah.
But okay, I mean, it ain't like we was in the same that district for 20 years, 10 years,
Yeah.
and you can name a lot of powerhouses that was in mediocre districts at best. You'd be like, oh, that's why, you
Yeah.
know.
Highland Park was in a pretty
Or
easy
you could
district.
let's just say you say Longview. Well, nah, they just better than everybody.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying,
Yeah.
uh, then next thing you know, oh well, only thing they got to worry about in that district is John Town.
Yeah.
That's what you know. Maybe Highland Park, then it's a, but I know that's a different thing.
Yeah.
Superior, so they gonna make the district
Yeah.
to team look bad.
Hey, but this is good. Number four. This is he got five. This is good because he says Von G mentioned this above, and then he agrees. Tyler used to be known as the most physical teams out there. They would beat the snot out of you. They were big, they were fast, tough as nails. Teams limped out of games versus Tyler, win or lose. That doesn't seem to be true anymore. I've seen highlight reels this season, and the other teams push the lines around. They more physical than Tyler. It's bizarre to see, but it's reality. So he's been y'all who Marshall ran on them. Highland Park, they outfits they beat them, but like I said, they've been competing. But yeah, stopping the run was kind of one of those bad things. That's been a thing, just getting overpowered. I mean, that's just
All power,
right.
all
Well,
position, because
yeah,
it's like I see with
yeah. Just gotta get stronger, get in the weight room. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, they gotta maybe a different training type of maybe a training, different training rhythm. The way they train. Yeah,
we just go by what we see. Like I
yeah,
said, we know most of the games. Let's just, of course, long as
yeah,
always the most physical game. Most of my life, I've seen the physicality match. Maybe the
yeah.
score doesn't show it, but I see it. But like the last maybe at least couple of times I've seen when like yeah they are
Yeah.
physical.
But so the last one, number five, he says not all problems are the coach. Yes, bad coaching can make for bad teams, but Tyler has winning coaches come and go. With rough seasons at Tyler, why did they win before coming to Tyler? Why did they win after? Talking about like Coach Holmes. Players make plays, coaches don't throw interceptions, coaches don't fumble the ball. That was the key. I think they did a fumble last night. Coaches don't miss tackles. Some of this has to fall on the athletes. A blank check blaming the staff is short sighted, in my opinion. And that's what he said.
I'm kind of glad that number five was said because I've said that for years. Like especially in the
Yeah.
game of football, I've seen teams get elevated by the certain coaching because you have to have a certain aura in that locker room. You have to, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, that's why the Patriot. We can go to the highest league. That's why the Patriot way worked for so long. But
Mm.
that should be told to a lot of fans. A lot of time,
Yeah,
not really,
yeah,
because people in the stand they always go toward the coach, and that's why they got time. And
yeah,
sometimes when you get tired of stuff, just like I'm sure a lot of people that wanted that liked when Holmes walked away.
yeah,
They wanted to see something new, and they got tired of seeing the team get so close. Because I always said, well, they got they got to the state semifinal multiple times. He
yep,
won this most, so it ain't you know. But
yeah,
you nitpick and everything, and just like
yeah,
a game, like certain games like this, you get tired. It could be one or two plays. You be like, oh, and the drive stalls, and oh, the coaching. And I've
yeah.
always said, of course, I always say players gotta play. I always said that players gotta play. I just
Definitely.
said a lot of this, but I bagged up
Yeah,
some
definitely.
people on the outside, and
Got to.
players gotta play.
Yeah. So, but anyway, but Hall, to sum it all up, he says East Texas football is better when Tyler is winning. He hopes they figure it out. See the Lions winning big games as high as supposed to be. Just not when you're playing my team, which is the Marshall Mavericks, and we're gonna beat them next year, hopefully. Next year, man. But yeah. So that's what it is, man. Lions, we end the season, and now
And
we talk
see,
about playoffs.
see what happens when you can run the football like
Yeah.
Marshall can. You
Yep.
can have success.
Yep.
Best of luck to y'all in the playoffs. Yeah.
Yeah. But that is it. And like I said, this ain't the last episodes. We've been doing it every before the season started, so we still tune
Yeah.
in. We like nightcap now. We like nightcap now.
Yeah. we
We might take a break around um what's that, January, February, a week or two, maybe 3 or 4. When that little in between season where ain't nothing going on, we'll figure it out. Like that little in between off season. But we still got episodes. We got everything. We got stuff to talk about. Bubba Dub do it. Nightcap do it. It's just so. But we'll talk about these playoffs though. And Chop Hill Bulldogs are in the playoffs. My team that I went to. And here we go again. Can they make it?
Ooh,
Oh, I forgot they
that
was in
little,
there. Vider. Oh, that's like the most racist kind.
that little
Oh, they in a home. Oh, that's a home game for Kilgore, ain't it? Because the first round, but when they not the first, who won the district out of Chop Hill was Risty? Because that's a good question. So that means they would get the home game. I damn sure wouldn't want to go to damn Vider. I know that. So, now I'm looking at the next Neeville. I've heard about. I've heard they pretty good. I've heard that name. Fur. I've never heard of Fur. Then we got Lindale and Little Cypress. That's a good one. Yates and Navasota. We all know what Chap Hills had a bunch of matches with them. Then we got Altima and Worthington with them. Chop Hill playing Hargrave. I think they played them before, and we beat them. Yeah. Stafford and Wheatley. Then we got Pine Tree, which is surprising. Pine Tree used to be like the bottom barrel of Longview. And then you got the Bridge City. So look at this. It's going to be stacking up to Chop Hill and Pine Tree can meet each other. Lindale and Kilgore can meet each other. And they can meet each other. And Kilgore, whatever, can meet one of them in the finals. Yeah.
see going
Yeah, that's gonna be tough.
do what they do on offense and that defense is stout. So
And they can run. They run some of the greatest bubble screens I ever seen.
on that running team, they can just do it all. That see, they switched it
Yeah.
up.
Yep. See, that's I switched. They switched it
Look, pounding.
up. Yeah. They gonna run it down your throat. And so they know the East Texas team in the other bracket. I heard El Campo. I used to live down that area in El Campo.
Chavez played this about it.
Yeah, they played them before. Yeah, I've been. It's a little small. It's like a little bit smaller than Tyler, but it's one of them small places. It's like a little bit outside of Houston. We got 30 minutes from Houston, so I used to stay with me. So got to RP to her because she died last year, in a car wreck. Yeah, I stay. It's crazy. Didn't say like I'm gonna have memories in my head now. Like I literally have memories of stuff like songs that came out at that time. I'll go back to that time and I'll be thinking like, damn. I was like, damn, we used to. That was, even though that she was kind of controlling at times, not controlling, be like she would get mad about what I got on. When I put the jersey on. She'd be like, y'all dudes in East Texas so soulful. I don't know what she meant by that. But like, y'all why you dressing?
She probably gonna she'll God rest her soul. She'll be
Uh,
trying the person wearing it.
yeah. See, like I would have a jersey. Like she get mad. I'm just going to Walmart, and she got. I'm putting on a damn jersey or something. You know, we going to like the church or some. I guess we're finna go see my sister or something. Why you put? Like she always get mad about what I got on, but yeah, I learned a lot from going out
Tricks
there.
me.
Yeah, I learned a lot from out there. This lady, her auntie was a preacher and stuff. She was telling me stuff. So I learned. Maybe that's probably why I need to go out there to learn to hear stuff and all this. What is how you did the way that she ended up losing her life with her daughter in the car over there in Katy on like Katy Freeway or something. And I never knew the details of how like what happens. I don't even want to know. I seen like a news article online and they said, but they didn't show. So yeah, but El Campo, man, I used to work. Like I used to work at a Walmart there. That was when I first got fired. My first time ever getting fired was it first? Yeah, Walmart El Campo. This Mexican dude was teaching me how to play. I was supposed to be maintenance, so I would go in there and just like he told me, okay, what you do? Overnight maintenance, buff the floor, do this, blah blah. So I'm just doing that, and I'll go over there and every there and then where the CD players would be. They don't got this no more. They used to be CD players be on the wall where you could hear them. So I'll cut it on, cut the radio on, and listen to something like, and I'd be like, and then and sometimes I use the buffer. He wouldn't show me how to use the buffer, and I kind of scuffed the floor or something. And then I said, well, I mean, and then one day he was telling me we was sitting at work, and he was like, hey Rob, you ever thought of working at Church's Chicken? Now he's a Mexican dude telling me this. He like, you ever thought about working at Church's Chicken? I'm like, no, the hell you talking about? Thought it was weird. He's like, and so he had me work the whole damn day, the whole damn day, whole night. We got off like I started. What did I go? I went at like 10 o'clock. Got off at like 6 in the morning. This is when Walmart used to close again. This is when Walmart used to first time of all. Remember, not the super center, but
Yeah,
the
right.
old
Yeah.
Walmarts. Yeah, one of them. And so we get there. I get she it's time to get ready. She like this one he's wearing a vest too. Well, they said wear a vest, but yeah. So she like, hey Rock, can you come in for a minute? Cause the lady was our supervisor or the manager. He was like the head lady. She like, oh yeah, okay. Before you get it's not working out. You know, you're not the floor's not getting clean when I do this. She started telling me about this dude named Mac who used
You
to
talking
work
about
there.
that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Yeah. But
oh,
yeah. But she used to tell me that she started to bring up this dude named Mac. And he's like, well, when Mac used to be here, he used to get the he to do this, do this. I'm like, why the hell this nigga still not here no more? Why he not here? But they want me to compare this nigga. They're like, well, he not, so it's not getting the floor. You're not doing this. You're doing this, blah blah. So I'm gonna let you go. So give me your vest. They let me work the whole day. They knew I was gonna let me go. That's why when the dude asked me, did I think about working at Church of Chicken? They already knew. He already knew. Yeah, yeah. We're gonna. He told. She probably told him, yeah, we're gonna let him go. So well, let's let him work. So we'll let him work, and at least they got my hours. I guess. I mean, that's probably what they wanted. But fuck it. I like to be. If you don't want me, let me go to den. But she told me that, and my girl, who's yeah, yeah,
friend, you need to tell you like that's a,
yeah.
I'll just let you know we'll
But yeah, they told me that, and I was getting that's why I had no car seat, but my girl she would come pick me up, so she stayed like 20 minutes. We stayed like 20 minutes from there. Wharton and Air Campbell, they was like 15-10. It's one of those little towns. So she's come pick me up, and I was like, damn. And I don't already know how she is. Like, damn, she finna give a fucking fit. And I'm like, I told her, and she was like, she was happy. She's like, oh, it's okay, cause she ain't got a job like at a daycare. So before I didn't know it, she's like, yeah, I gotta, we be okay. That's when I ended up working at the correctional facility. I never went that long without a job anyway, but I ended up going to the correctional center, being a correctional officer. Now I'll tell you that story next week. The correctional story. Y'all want to hear the correctional officer stories? Okay, but it was crazy because she can't. Yeah, I still remember this because she was that she had this little. She had bought something for me, the night she like yeah, but yeah, like she had bought something for me. So she came in, she picked me up, and she had this little, you know how the women with them little coats, little not true like they like nightgown, but they little short, like cocktail dress type. Like they look like coats. Yeah, that's like a bath coat, like you know how them bath shower coats or whatever they wear them, with, but they look like dresses. It was short, so she had that on, but underneath it was like this sundress. So she like, I bought something for you to wear. She was had that underneath, like she was gonna do that anyway, but she didn't have know I got fired and stuff. So I was good. So I was like, okay, I got home and I was like, that I wasn't that bad being fired. I was like, well, damn. I did get fired from Walmart and fuck it. Man, I've never worked. That's why I always said like Walmart. Now Walmart still pays me, kinda, to make my own schedule because I deliver their stuff and I can do it when I feel like it. And they can't fire me because I work for myself. So Walmart, you can suck it now. Yeah, but two word. Well, you know what? We're going since we in the playoff, we can go get this 5A bracket. Let's see. And I know, cause we know ain't nobody. We know Lee ain't made. How many games did Lee win this year? Two. Yeah. See. All right. So we got Lufkin and Millbilly. So you saw I didn't know Lufkin made the playoff. You said it win. I didn't know that. Well, yeah, Lufkin. Crosby is having some of these games supposed to go on tomorrow, so they gotta wait. I'm pretty sure some games went on today. I think what Barbara's, Whip, Watcher. Okay, see, and that's it. So ain't no East Texas on this side anyway. On the Longview on the first one. Where they at? Are they in this? Unreal, Ryan, Monterey. Oh yeah, Lido versus Lufkin. I'll go. I'd watch that. And then on the other side, we got Piper Southwest, McAllen Southwest Sigan, Corpus Christi Mission, Smithson Valley, and blah blah. So oh yeah, Highland Park is right here. What is this? It's 5A. Oh, it's a different division. This is okay. I mean, this is the division JT would have been in, y'all, pretty much. So Highland Park would have been playing either one of these schools right here. Centennial's playing Georgetown, and Methodian's playing Lake Benton. Belton. So we would have playing if they would have got the 3 seed. They probably would have been playing either. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Cedar Park Red Oak. So one if JT would have been playing Red Oak. I mean Cedar Park.
Well, Ren depending on how the game would have ended 3-1.
So JT we got that would have been a good one though. Cedar Park JT that would have been nice.
I don't know if they're
Yeah.
the third or the fourth seed.
So the 4 seed, I think that's who the fourth seed, Methodian. Oh, it's either Methodian or Centennial. So we probably been playing Georgetown. That's who we've been playing. Been Georgetown. Yeah.
Former team, but hey, we don't.
Let me like one more and see what Lufkin. We'll see what Longview doing. We all the Longview people. I know I love the Longview women. So we can talk about Longview. I want to we'll cover some Longview. We'll see what they playing first. I see Lake Travis down there. San Benito with stand on that side. I see White. I see Klein Oak. I see the Cypress. I see Temple, Sachi, Allen, Lake Highlands. I remember them. JT played them, and then Copper, Prosper. I don't see no Longview. I know they made the playoffs. Late Travis round, Rock Seven, yeah. Unless they ain't played or they just ain't updated them. But I know on the form they got it. The dude always put on the form, so I'm pretty sure it's there. Uh, it's on this. Yeah, that's love. Division. Okay, just look at this. Division 2. Maybe they in Division 2. I just thought about that. Ain't no, there's 2 divisions. Cause another way, there's no damn way Longview didn't make it. Guy, Weston, Tompkins, Fort Bend, Churchill, Allen, Spring Valley. College Park, Cypress, Klein College. Remember them, Klein College. Longview and Naaman Forest. Naaman for, yeah. Lancaster. Hey, I love to see I want to see, I just want to see, I love Lancaster band. I really want Lancaster to go all the way to the states championship just so I can see their band. That'd be great. So yeah, Longview. We'll be covering Longview and see what they talking about every week. Playoff. It's gonna be the playoff edition. Playoffs. What? But we got to get it out of here. We're going to do NFL picks. We can't. We was going to talk about how bad the Cowboys were, but Dak's out for the season. We know that. That's going to change the picks. A lot of picks. Uh, we'll talk about what we think. What happens? 'Cause what if Cooper Rush just starts playing great? What do you do? Do you have a quarterback controversy? No, hell no. If y'all think Cooper Rush is gonna do anything more than win 2 or 3 games, then you're out your mind. But we go on ahead and start it. The worst game of the day, and they got it out. They got it out early. Giants versus the Panthers. And as bad as I think the Panthers are, I'm gonna go Panthers.
Giants.
Giants. And then we got Patriots and the Bears. Uh, Caleb Williams is pretty mad because his teammates are stupid. They lost that game last week. I think he's gonna come out on fire. I'm gonna go Bears. 4,000 Buccaneers. I doubt the Buccaneers. The 49ers are not. They got McCaffrey back, but guess what? I'm going Buccaneers. Yes.
Get your
Yeah.
two receivers out
Yeah.
for the Bucks.
Broncos and Chiefs. I'm a Chiefs fan. Bubba Dub said it. You wear a jersey. I can't find my damn jersey. But y'all ain't got to. Y'all can switch you up. I ain't switch. I've been a Chiefs fan forever. I was Chiefs, Ravens, Cowboys. But Cam Newton made a point. He said they gonna lose. They ain't gonna go undefeated. Somebody's gonna beat them, and it has to be a division opponent. Most likely, it'll probably be. Not this week, Cam. I'm going Chiefs. Yeah. Yeah. Bills and Colts. I don't know who the quarterback is. Richardson back. I'm gonna go Bills anyway. Steelers and Commanders might be a pretty good game. We'll see what I'm gonna go Steelers. Russell Wilson, he gonna be better. He got a boy. You see Sierra? I know she got thick. But with us said it, I thought he was lying. Come here. Come here.
Couple Commanders, but I'm gonna go Steelers. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
Steelers.
Vikings, Jaguars. Jaguars. They started trying to play some football, but I'm gonna go Vikings.
Lawrence Woods playing out the news. He's not expected to play. I'm
Oh
going
yeah.
Vikings.
Oh yeah, good one. Falcons and the Saints. The Saints just fired their coach. I'm going Falcons all day. Yeah. Titans, Chargers. Harbaugh can beat the Chargers. I just think Harbaugh got it. I'm going to throw Chargers.
No team up there for direction. Gotta go Chargers.
It was an interesting one. Jets and the Cardinals. Y'all know how I like them damn Cardinals. Bet it on the Cardinals, but do I pick them to go over the Jets? Because I think they gotta make a splash and they want to make a run. And I'm going Cardinals. Stick with the Cardinals.
Cardinals.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, this might be a disappointment, but we never know. Cooper Rush might have a great game of his life. Eagles, Cowboys. Just because Saquon Barkley literally jumped over somebody backwards. I'm going Eagles. Lions, Texans. Oh, yeah, some good. I'm going Lions. Lions. They done made me believe. I was trying not to believe them, but I'm going Lions.
Activated, but Sunday
Yeah.
night football.
Yeah.
I think that Stephon Diggs just gonna hurt just a little bit. Lions.
And then Dolphins and the Rams. The Rams are getting a little bit hot up. I'm gonna go Rams because I think two of them they gotta figure some stuff out.
Pick tuna fish two and them go.
Yeah. And then the Thursday night game, go back again. Commanders and Eagles should be a good one. I'm going to go with the Commanders because I think the Eagles are going to do something stupid.
I'm gonna go Commanders.
Yeah. And that's fixed. Hopefully, we see. Hopefully, I watch Cooper Rush come out and have like a 330-yard game or something. But I'd rather see Trey Lance though. Tell you the truth, might as well. Might as well. 'Cause, I mean, who else you got? He can't. Dak ain't coming back for this season. He got his money. Yeah. You know, he need to come back. I don't know what hell. the hell happened to Vince Young? Like he just left
He
and
retired.
he just never did nothing. After he just disappeared, he ain't never tried to come back and nothing. Vince Young would
Yeah,
have been man, yeah. Boy, in high school though, boy, he was a yes, sir. Yeah. Well, that Vince Young high school highlights, whatever boy was him in Texas. That Vince Young was a decent. Hell yeah. Greatest game. UCSC, Texas. I can never forget that game. Oh, Arkansas, Texas. Yeah, see, I mean, Georgia lost, didn't they? So Tennessee. Oh yeah, that's a good one. Tennessee, Georgia. Though. I don't know why they number three. They number three now because they can't change the damn thing. Yeah, Georgia. Who number four? Ohio State. Miami. Oh yeah, Miami. Oh damn. So Texas finna go up. Yeah, at least three. Might be two. Who number one is still Oregon. Two Ohio State. Yeah, I see Texas. Yeah, so yeah, Texas. Yeah. I saw if Colorado get there. We gonna talk about it next week. All y'all we talked about a little bit, but yeah. Utah. This Utah team finna beat on this. They got a minute left. Yeah, so we'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe BYU they had overrated schedule. Maybe this one of them teams you can say, okay, they probably played a cupcake schedule and they 9-0. But yeah, they finna lose now. That's terrible. That's a safety right there. And then they put a stamp on it there. I think that's it. Yeah, we finna be out of here, man. Yeah, yeah. So here they come, Colorado 1-4. They can't lose no 1-4, man. Like, they supposed to be a good defensive team though. I always heard about Utah being defense. So yeah, we finna see. Next week we out of here. Yeah, we don't care about the election. I didn't want to stop. I was gonna take the stuff under, but I don't care. We gotta leave together. Yeah, we all gotta live. We all gotta stay. We all gotta live together. So, like I said, don't come with us with that politics. We don't care about your flags, your rallies, all that. Leave us alone. Yeah, yeah. You gotta want us to leave us alone. Leave everybody alone who ain't talking about politics. We don't care. Don't come on my page talk about it. Cause like they do call me trailer trash. That was funny though, cause I just don't. Where the hell did that come from? I wasn't even talking about nothing. I was talking about a damn game. Oh yeah. Before we get out here, December 1st, I am in the finals of the closed Nissan College Football 25 Championship. If I win that, yeah. Well, if I win that, I'm going to Burbank, California, to play in the finals for $10,000. 10,000. Hey, I hope I can do. I'm trying to. I've been playing the game, practicing, and I'm feeling good. With one of my wishbone. I run in the Air Force offense, and I've been running it pretty good. So, yeah. Hey, this thing, but hey, if they give me this trip, I'm gonna say, hey, see you. They might let me bring somebody. See, you want to come to Burbank? We can get some content out there. Hey, bro. Oh yeah, gonna be some women out there. I know. Oh yeah. So yeah, I mean, I went through the first thing because I won. I went through the tournament. I wasn't even really playing as good, but I went through it and I went through the tournament and I beat those four guys. And I was like, okay, I might get this and I won it. What's up, C? Oh, Paco came at the end. We're finna get ready to end this, Paco, but you can go back and watch this after it's up. Yeah, after it's up, we're gonna go back and you can see all the everything. We got a lot of high school talk on this, and so you probably like that. Good luck with them. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get it. I'm practicing. I trained a little bit today. I was playing a little bit, but I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to make sure I win this game thing. Like people, I've been getting videos. I've been getting a lot of videos. I made a video, and people been watching, and I was trying to how to run the offense, and they telling my good luck and all this. So hey y'all, I'm trying to do this. East Texas, the one ain't nobody in East Texas qualified for that shit. I'm probably the only one in my city at least in Tyler, Texas, that's qualified for that tournament, won the tournament. So hey, we finna be out there, man. Jungle time, Jammin' J's, all that. We out. Like Paco, yeah, you can watch it. Watch it on the live if you can. I'm gonna share it so we can get early. Terra plays SOC. Oh yeah. One more thing. Reggie McNeil's son plays for SOCs. See, I get Reggie McNeil on the show. This might be a good time for us to get him on the show for next week or something. I'm gonna talk to him. Yeah, Reggie McNeil. I don't know if you know who Reggie McNeil is, Paco, but he's one of the greatest quarterbacks in East Texas history from Lufkin. But yeah, we'll talk about that next week.